Okay, guys, I genuinely think Maple Hospital is about to completely change. Like, I'm not even joking anymore. This might actually be one of the biggest updates Maple Hospital has ever done. And after reading the Discord announcements and all the theories people are making, I honestly think this is leading to something way bigger. Because apparently, they are reorganizing the entire hospital. Not just adding one room, not just adding a tiny future, not just adding another illness. No. They are literally changing multiple floors, moving departments around, changing the ICU, expanding radiology, and people already have theories about future updates. And trust me, some of these ideas people are asking for are actually insane. Like helicopter emergencies, trauma bays, brain surgeries, heart surgeries, C-sections, specialized doctors' roles, and more. So today, we're going through everything. The update, the theories, the things people are begging for, and what I think Maple Hospital is secretly planning next. Because wait until you hear the surgery theory later in the video. So, this is what Maple Hospital actually announced. They said, "We're reorganizing Maple Hospital across 3 upcoming updates to make it function more like a real hospital, with related unit grouped together and more space where it matters. Phase 1, maternity, NICU, and nursery moving to 3rd floor. Former maternity becomes a radiology unit with double current capacity. Old radiology areas converted to general patient rooms, so that means more rooms. Phase 2. Pediatric moved to 3rd floor. Former pediatric becomes PACU. ICU relocated closer to hospital for critical care access. And phase 3, pharmacy replaces daycare and more surgery rooms added. Oh my gosh. This means they're not just decorating stuff anymore. They're trying to make Maple Hospital function like a real hospital now, and we already kind of knew that. Which honestly explains why they've been adding more realistic medical features lately, like heart attacks, strokes, pneumonia, ICU machines, and all the emergency equipment. So let's talk a little bit more about phase 1. So the maternity, NICU, and nursery are moving to the 3rd floor, which means the 3rd floor is going to be packed because for next phase, they're going to add the pediatrics department in there. So that's going to be insane. I can't wait. I actually guess I'm so excited. And the old maternity area is becoming a radiology unit with double the current capacity, which probably means more scans, more patients, possibly new scan mechanics, and honestly, maybe even new illnesses later. And then the old radiology are becoming general patient rooms, which is good because honestly, sometimes the hospital is packed in the normal servers that we can't even get a patient. And they're preparing for more emergency patients and servers. And this is where things start getting really interesting. Because in phase 2, they said ICU is relocating closer to the hospital for critical care access. Wait, that wording feels very intentional. Why specifically mention critical care access unless they're planning more intense emergencies later? Oh my gosh. Especially after the heart attack and stroke update, which were one of my favorites so far. Honestly, now Maple Hospital keeps focusing more and more on emergency medicine. And honestly, it kind of feels like they're preparing the hospital for a bigger gameplay. Like imagine multiple critical patients crashing at the same time, ambulances floating the ER, ICU completely packed. Oh my gosh, that would actually be insane. And if they reorganize the hospital correctly first, that would make way more sense mechanically too. The biggest thing people seem to want right now, it's more surgeries. Not just operating rooms, but like different type of surgeries. Because right now, once you've played for a while, people kind of know what to expect already. But imagine if Maple Hospital added heart surgeries, brain surgeries, pediatric surgeries for kids and babies, which I wouldn't be that excited for that. My heart wouldn't know how to deal with that. Honestly. Or even super risky surgeries where patients can suddenly crash. That would actually make roleplay so much more intense. And people in the Discord have been begging for this for a long time. And wait, imagine if strokes eventually lead to actual brain surgery gameplay, because they already added strokes now. So what if later severe strokes cases need emergency surgery? That would actually be insane, especially for roleplay servers. Like imagine trying to save a patient before time runs out. And another thing people keep asking for are C-sections. Like guys, people want childbirth gameplay to become way more realistic. Because right now, maternity is cute and all. But imagine emergency C-sections, emergency NICU cases, premature babies, complicated deliveries. Oh my gosh, you name it, guys. That would make the maternity department feel so much more realistic. And people also want surgery specifically for children too, which honestly makes sense since they're moving pediatrics and NICU around in this update. It kind of feels like they're preparing those departments for future expansions too. And okay, wait, we need to talk about the trauma bay request because people have literally been asking for trauma bay forever. And honestly, after the heart attack, stroke, and pneumonia update, it will make perfect sense now. Like, imagine ambulance suddenly pulling up with critical patients, everyone rushing them to the trauma bay, patients coding, doctors yelling, nurses running around trying to stabilize people. That would be peak Maple Hospital chaos. And if they reorganize the hospital correctly, they actually have room now to maybe add something like this later, especially with the ICU moving closer for critical care access. That wording feels way too specific, am I right? Okay, guys, while reading the comments on the Discord server, I came across to this one right here, where this person said, I think there should be more opportunities for paramedics because there are currently no patient cases where you actually have to use a helicopter. And oh my gosh, when I read that, I was like, wait. That's so true. Like, imagine you have to save someone by a helicopter. That will be insane. The helicopters look so cool, but we can barely use them unless you want to, like, fly around the map. So imagine if they added mountain rescues, major car crashes, critical trauma patients, or emergencies air transfer missions. That would change roleplay forever in this game, guys. This will make the best game in Roblox so far, in my opinion. Another person suggested specialized roles, like radiologists can actually perform scans, certain doctors can only do certain procedures, specialists handling unique cases, and that would make the game feel so much more realistic, guys, because I think that's what they're aiming for. Like, imagine needing an actual trauma surgeon for severe emergencies or a neurologist for stroke patients. That would literally change everything. And then there was a daycare drama because people found out the pharmacy is replacing the daycare area, and apparently the daycare inside the hospital is being removed completely because there's already another daycare building outside, which honestly makes sense. But okay, here's my final theory. I do not think this reorganization update is the main update. I think it's preparation. Preparation for something much bigger later. Because why would they suddenly reorganize entire floors, expand radiology, move ICU closer, focus heavily in emergency departments, and group everything more realistically? Unless they're planning larger scale medical gameplay. When you really think about it, this update starts something way bigger than just moving rooms around, right? This could eventually lead to trauma bays, advanced surgeries, brain surgery mechanics, pediatric emergencies, helicopter rescues, and mass emergency situations like I said before in the video, and way more advanced hospital roleplay. And if this actually happens, this could honestly become the best Maple Hospital era ever. But I want to know what you guys think. What feature do you want the most? Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like the theories, let me know in the comments, and also give me your theories, guys. If you have something that you might want to add to the hospital, or what you think is going to be next, let me know. Thank you guys so much for 15K subscribers. I cannot even tell you guys how happy I am right now. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're growing super fast. Thank you so much for joining this small community. This literally means a lot to me. And so for that, I am doing new merch, guys. If you haven't read the announcements yet on my community server and here on YouTube, I am doing new merch. So if you want to see how they're going to look like a little bit, join my Discord because I actually leaked a little bit about it in there. But I'll give you a little hint in here if you don't have Discord. It's basically clothing that you need to wear in Maple Hospital. In about a week or two, they're going to be releasing in my Roblox group. So go join my Roblox group right now so you get notified whenever they're out. By the way, guys, go follow me on Roblox. I just changed my username to Sasha on Call Official. So just for you guys to know, don't think it's fake, it's me. It went from Sasha Vande to Sasha On Call Official. Anyways, guys, subscribe, like the video, hype the video. Hyping the video helps the channel grow faster, and that means more giveaways for you guys. I just did a new giveaway on my live yesterday, so if you were not in it, don't worry about it. I'm doing a new giveaway super soon. So stay tuned for my Friday's video, which I'm going to be announcing something in there. I'm going to be leaving the links of everything that you have to join down there in the description of this video. So if you want to join, just go click on that. And that's it for today, guys. Bye, everybody.